Good afternoon, everybody. I'm your host, Simply C, and I am on the Skype, I guess you could say. Usually I say phone, but today it's Skype with Susanna Risberg. And you are a musician, a jazz guitarist out of Sweden. I first heard your music several years ago when you came out with the album Susanna and the Grinders. How are you this afternoon?
Thank you. I'm fine.
All right. Wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful. And now you're in the States. What are you doing? Out on tour? Out teaching?
Uh, Now I'm in New York, and I'm mostly here just visiting my old friends and
Okay.
from when I used to live here.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yes.
Wonderful. Let's jump back a little bit. So you are now a jazz guitarist. You go out and you teach and you play a bunch of festivals. I was just watching you a little bit on YouTube. You're absolutely phenomenal. How did that
Thank you.
start? Yes. How did that start for you? Was it someone just introduced you to the guitar? Did you latch onto it at an early age?
Yeah, first time I played the guitar, it was when I was 7 years old, and there was this sort of instrument demonstration at the school, and yeah, I found a guy in a tiny room
Mm-hmm.
with a guitar, and I went in there, and I thought it was like this is what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But then my parents, they thought I should play an orchestra instrument, so
Okay.
I had to wait until I was 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, only a few years off then.
yeah.
So
But
then,
I was very
mhm.
angry for
Oh,
3 years.
oh
So
no.
yeah, they're classical musicians, so
Mm,
they
mhm.
they didn't want me to be a lonely classical guitar player, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah,
So then your parents definitely had a hand in your musical inspiration then.
yeah,
Hmm.
a lot,
Okay.
really.
Did they start you off with piano at an early age or anything like that?
No, there were a lot. They didn't want to be like many classical musicians who like push their children. So they were
Hmm.
sort of like the opposite. I wanted to play cello when I was 4, and so they wouldn't let me do that
Oh,
either
okay.
because they thought I should wait.
So Susanna, what are some of your influences today? Like I said, you're amazing jazz guitarist. Do you bring kind of some of that old jazz into your playing? Is it just kind of a free form, new
It,
wave? How does that work for you?
I mean, I listen to lots of different styles
Hmm.
in jazz. My favorite guitarist ever, I think, is Julian Lage,
Okay.
and
Mm,
I'm very influenced by the Western classical
mm,
music
hmm.
also.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Wonderful. Good, good. And like I said in the introduction, I had first heard of you when you had the band Susanna and the Grinders. How did that
Yeah.
come about?
I was writing a lot of music when I like all the time when I was 16, 17,
Okay.
and then suddenly I just I had a phrase with words to one of the melodies,
Mm, hmm.
and so I started to write uh, songs with words,
Okay.
and
Hmm.
yeah, so it started sort of like by accident,
Hmm.
and yeah, I thought it was fun,
Hmm.
a different sort of way to approach writing music.
Mm,
But
hmm. All
but then
right.
I moved on after
Okay.
just 3 years or
Mm,
something.
hmm. Okay. Do you want to talk about your touring time with Susanna and the Grinders? I mean, is that a different element from what you do now? Were you able to take some lessons with you and apply it to what you're doing now? How was that experience?
Uh, we actually didn't tour that much because I mean that band existed mostly when I was studying at Berkeley, and
Okay.
like the band was in Sweden, so
Mm. Okay.
it was mostly just me writing music and recording it.
Mm. Hmm.
But that was, I mean, arrange that sort of music, and the way you record is sort of different from how I record my jazz stuff. But I could sort of like take some elements from that to how I make a record when I make jazz records. So.
And what is your approach in the studio when you go to record something? Do you lay down the guitar track first and then lay everything else on top? Is it everybody in one room at once and you just do one cut?
When it's improvised music, we do it all together. But I mean, I've been trying some different like methods with that as well, like cutting things together. But I mean, I think it's more fun when it's like you can communicate with the group while you're recording it. So I actually, what I prefer the most is to make live recordings. But I haven't released any of those, but I'm going to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's what you have coming up next then.
Yeah, or maybe a studio album first, or at the same time.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful. And now you said that you had studied at Berkeley. How was that kind of transition for you? You're from Sweden, and then you came over to study. Was it difficult transition? Is music scene different than Sweden? How was that experience?
It was very nice, but yeah, I was very motivated at the time. I was 18 and I knew what I wanted to do, so yeah, it was nice.
Was studying at Berkeley difficult for you at all? Did it kind of come as second nature?
No, it was really what I wanted to do at that point. But it was also like it was a lot of classes every week and like a lot of different subjects. And I always said like the school thing is I prefer like focusing on like one or two things at a time. So, but it's a really good school.
Yes, I've heard many good things.
Yeah.
many good things. So when you go in to play a guitar or lay down a riff, do you start with something first? Do you kind of wait for the band to come in and then you kind of free flow from there? How does it work? I mean, I understand that jazz is more improvised than maybe some other kinds of music, but kind of who lays down the bass first?
I mean, if you mean like in how you compose it, I usually like compose the whole song and then we improvise over that.
Okay.
Together. So
all right.
We mostly play my own music when I play with my trio, which is the group that I'm touring with the most right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And what kind of tour dates do you have set up next?
This fall we're going to China.
Oh, wow.
And maybe a little in Taiwan. I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
So that's like the big next thing we have planned.
All right.
So, yeah.
Wonderful.
It's very exciting.
Yes. Have you ever been?
No, I haven't.
Okay. New experience then.
Yeah.
That should
Really.
be wonderful. When you go out and do a performance, do you do any of your old music or is it all new music now?
Yeah, it's mostly all new. I mean, I have some jazz tunes that I wrote
Okay.
a long time ago that I still play sometimes that I like. But it's fun to make new music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So you've got a tour coming up What else is happening in your world? You're out in New York right now, visiting some friends. You're going to jump back to Sweden. What's life got in store for you?
In Sweden, I've been like writing music for this theater.
Okay.
And I will do that for a little while as well. But then I think I will try to go back to the States. I mean, that's what I want to do now, and continue to be a musician here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So more of a jazz musician. Are you planning on teaching over in the States?
I don't know.
Okay.
Hopefully a little of both.
Okay. Wonderful.
Mostly.
And now I was looking up on your website, and it does say that you do teach jazz guitar. Do you do that for schools? Do you do that on an individual level?
Yeah, it's been it's mostly been like individual.
Okay.
And like someone who contacts me and asks for lessons. But I also been working at some different camps.
Oh, okay.
Like jazz camps.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, that's so I never had like a job at the one same school for a long period of time. I've never done that.
Oh, all right. So no professor title in your future?
No, not right now.
Oh, okay. Maybe later, right?
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. So are you recording any singles, or are you going to put any new music out on your website? Anything we can look forward to?
Yeah, I guess, I mean, maybe at the end of this fall, there will be some new album.
Okay.
Which I'm working on now.
All right. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah.
And how has your experience in studios been? Is it nerve-wracking at all? Is it just really easy? You just walk in, lay down the music, and you're good to go? Is there any tweaking that goes on?
I guess, I think for me it has depended a lot on how the studio, like physically been like.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes someone booked a studio and like, oh, it's a really good studio, and then I've never been there before, and then it's like, I don't know why I've been so sensitive to that, but it's like a really cold room, and that can make me be focus on that and not play as good as I would have wanted to.
Right, right.
But I think I'm a little better with that nowadays.
Oh, good, good. You got used to it then.
Yeah, I guess. But it's I mean, if everyone in the group is in a like bad or nervous sort of mood, it can be very difficult to like really make some nice music more than just like, oh, we made it.
Right,
like, we played it right.
Right.
Yeah.
How many takes do you usually do in the studio to get a song right? If I can ask. If you want to tell me.
It really depends a lot, but maybe 3 takes or something.
Okay.
When
Okay. So it sounds like you guys really have a tight group going on, and you all understand what's going on with each other, and yeah, 3 takes is not bad.
No.
Susanna, anything you want to tell me or hit with me before we close?
Nothing I have thought about.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. And now, Susanna, if somebody's interested in getting in touch with you for a lesson or getting in touch with you to book you for a gig, how can they do that?
I think it's all on my website.
Okay.
And I also have a Facebook page, which is Susanna Risberg Music.
Okay.
You can write a message.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Susanna, thank you so much for taking time out today and talking with us this afternoon.
Thank you.
Yes, have a
much.
wonderful time in New York and fly back to Sweden safe.
Thank you.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
person sitting next to you. You're alone and I'm here to escort you home. But what you don't know is our relation's got its price, and you will make your sacrifice. You get off and I'm right there behind your back. You turn around now and discard the whole attack, but you stay steady on your path of disregard. And life can be so hard. On the ground now, your assets spread all over. I'm concerned now. Every breath you draw, it hurts, but pain has stopped when you look up to face the beast who's fed up your decrease. Person sitting next to you. You're alone and it's my task to put you through. You're an angel. You're too noble for this fear, and I will get you out of here. your mind of complications, struggling hard and miles. Blow your brain out, grab ready cocaine now. Perfectly sane till things won't go your way now. While they advance, you walk around and decay. Another plane of self-denial unknown. You stay ashamed and yield to all that you have been told. You never got close even to just look at me. Don't you apologize to me. You could never be anything like me. You're in your safe zone. Yourself it aggravates you when your thought doesn't come through. A freak disguised in exorbitant suits. You claim prestige, but obviously you never got close enough to be a divinity. Just look at me. Don't you apologize to me. You could never be anything like me. Never got close enough to be a divinity. Just look at me. Don't you apologize to me. You could never be anything like me. I would slowly burst because of all these beautiful girls that I just got to know by knowing about you, and I just fell in love. Oh, how it hurts, but still it's pretty nice knowing about you. I think I'm gonna burst because of all these beautiful girls I got to know. I think I'm gonna burst because of all these beautiful girls I got to know. my own. I can't say if I am up or down. Desolated on my own. I can't say what's up and what is down. Desolated on my own. I can't say if I am up or down. Desolated on my own. I can't say what's up and what is down. But you said it was okay. Well, I said it's not the best way to get to know me. Someone's blocking our way. But I say that it's the day that I will show you. You said it was okay. Well, I said it's not the best way to get to know me. Someone stands in our way. But I say that it's the day that I will show you. I say that it's the day that I will show you. I say that it's the day that I will show you. I say this is the day that I will know you. Spinning around, doing all the best I can, and I don't mind staying undetected, be your constant fan. Oh, see what I found. There's someone in me, we're two of a kind. If you don't mind, trip me up and stop wasting your time. It's not a lie that this suffocation was just all in my eye, and I can't deny that I ain't convinced no one's controlling my mind. And I've spent long time in your pastime. I am moving off as ropes twine, twine, twine. See what I found. There's someone in me, we're two of a kind. If you don't mind, trip me up and stop wasting your time. And I've spent long time in your pastime. I am moving off as ropes twine. I've spent long time in your pastime. I am moving off as ropes
And we just heard from Susanna and the Grinders. That was one of her first bands. Before that, we heard from a few more songs off of that album. That was the song Twine. Coming up next, I've got one more song by Susanna and her song Persistence. Thank you for joining me this evening on the 9 o'clock Meltdown. I'm your host, Simply C, and I will be joining you next week. This is 91.3 KUWS right here in Superior. Have a great night.
Fill me up with chills. Just what I've been aiming for since I first saw you dancing on that floor. I kept my sight from a distance. You opened up the struggle then, but I couldn't right away let you in. Now we have a body of persistence. Now we have a body of persistence. Sometimes you fill me up with chills, and I just know that your touch could kill whatever comes in your direction. What didn't kill me right away will perhaps kill me some other day. You have my heart for dissection. Oh, I'm your own personal infection. Spinning fast like a wheel, better make that decision. Baby, that's all I insist on. you.